Cameron Gingrich, senior, quarterback, corner.
Kale Seidel, senior, wide receiver, safety.
Joe Heyman, senior, receiver, corner.
Zach Capper, I'm going to be a senior, position, running back, and safety.
Jake Swisher, senior, receiver.
Arn Marsh, senior, running back, corner.
Trenton Schutte, senior, wideout linebacker.
Braden Sexton, senior, receiver, D-back.
Reese Tripp, senior, fullback, middle linebacker.
Shea Farmer, senior, fullback, middle linebacker.
I'm Diego Carrillo. I'm a senior, and I'm part of the O-line, D-line.
Quentin Rocha, senior, O-line, and D-line.
Logan Wright, senior, O-line, D-line.
Max Lodge, senior, O-line, D-line.
Carter Rios, junior, QB/DB.
Sullivan Brook, junior, tight end linebacker.
Ethan Miller, junior, wide receiver and corner.
Reed Brook, junior, fullback linebacker.
Tate Franz, junior, O-line, D-line.
Andrew Barnes, junior, O-line, D-line.
Wilder Moorhead, junior, O-line, D-line.
Dylan Shealy, junior, O-line, D-line.
Cole Crossweight, junior, O-line, D-line.
I'm Connor Capper. I'm a sophomore. I play wide receiver and outside linebacker.
My name is Brandon Peterson. I'm a sophomore. I play receiver and corner.
I'm Brendan Dale. I'm a sophomore. I play quarterback and defensive back.
I'm Griffin Seidel, sophomore, receiver, corner.
I'm Maddox Rushton. I'm a sophomore. I play running back and safety.
I'm Oliver Trepanier. I play wide receiver and linebacker.
I'm Cooper Gates. I'm a sophomore. I play running back and outside linebacker.
Nolan Staker, sophomore, quarterback, safety.
Wesley Strong, sophomore, wide receiver, safety.
Lincoln Neighbor, sophomore, receiver, linebacker.
Lone Christoffel, sophomore, running back, linebacker.
Reese Gingrich, sophomore, kicker and punter.
Xavier Boone, sophomore, running back, linebacker.
Ryan Lukuski, sophomore, O-line, D-line.
I'm Draven Ladioff. I'm a sophomore, O-line and D-line.
My name is Hayden Haynes, sophomore, O-line and D-line.
Name is Jericho Hobbs, O-line, D-line, sophomore.
I'm Julian Garcia, sophomore, O-line, D-line.
Wyatt Brackert, I'm a sophomore, O-line, D-line.
Finn McCullough, sophomore, O-line, D-line.
Porter Steele, sophomore, O-line and D-line.
Bodie Moorhead, sophomore, O-line, D-line.
Michael Montgomery, sophomore, O-line, D-line.
Sawyer Jeffries, 9th grade, quarterback.
My name's Caleb Rios. I'm in 9th grade and I'm a wide receiver.
I'm Keaton Gates. I'm a freshman. I play defensive back and running back.
I'm Garrett Sotson. I'm a freshman. I play tight end and outside linebacker.
My name's Shay Kinsinger. I'm a freshman, and I'm a linebacker and wide receiver.
My name's Cooper Exline. I'm a freshman, and I play wide receiver and corner.
My name's Spencer Green, freshman, running back, corner, and safety.
My name's Mason Peterson. I'm a freshman, and I play linebacker and guard.
My name's Hunter Christoffel. I'm a freshman, and I play O-line and D-line.
My name's Gavin Oxley. I'm a freshman, and I play O-line, D-line.
My name's Seth Hosier. I'm a freshman, and I play O-line, D-line.
My name's Robbie Boaz. I'm a freshman, and I play safety and wide receiver.
My name's McGavin Smith. I'm a freshman, and I play linebacker and fullback.
My name's Connor Sexton, and I play wide receiver and corner.
I'm John Hirschman, offensive coordinator, co-head coach, and I've been with the program for 16 years.
Kevin Braddock, special teams coordinator, offense, defensive backs, 8 years.
Tyler Bailey, defensive coordinator, 11 years.
Dan Zuniga, D-line, O-line, been with the program 5 years.
Chet Wisniewski, 5 years. I'm assistant coach.
Jacob Graves, second year, DBs and receivers.
Stephen Grace, fresh off head coach, second year.
Kevin Crossweight, fresh off defensive coordinator, 9th year.
DJ Hobbs, fresh off O-line, D-line, been with the program for 4 years.
Shane Staker, 2 years, special teams coordinator.
Brian Rohrbach, head strength and conditioning coach, going into my 6th year.
Brad Heidoff, team physician, 14 years.
Jody Culver, manager sponsor, 7 years. Heather Davidson, second year assistant to Jody.
Don Johnson, junior manager.
Katie Lennox, junior manager.
Maddie Tigret, sophomore manager.
Riley Grace, freshman manager.
Harper Driscoll, freshman manager.
Connor Davidson, freshman second year manager.
Hi, my name is Jordan Ellison. This is my first year as head coach for West Branch Cheerleading. Go Bears!
My name is Maddie Reed. I'm a senior. I've been in cheer for 3 years. Go Bears!
Hi, my name is Peyton Braddock. I'm a senior varsity captain, and this is my 4th year doing cheer. Go Bears!
Hi, my name is Kaylee Kettler. I'm a senior and I'm a captain. Go Bears!
Hi, my name is Miley Shields. I'm a junior, and this is my 3rd year doing cheer. Go Bears!
Hi, I'm Jordan Waters. I'm a junior and this is my 1st year doing cheer. Go Bears! Hi, I'm Luca Hahn. I'm a junior and this is my 2nd year going cheer. Go Bears!
Hi, I'm Aurora Blakey. This is my 1st year doing cheer, and I'm a junior.
My name's Jenny Gomez. I'm a sophomore varsity captain and this is my 2nd year doing cheer. Go Bears! My name is Brisa Carrillo. I'm a sophomore. This is my 2nd year doing cheer. Go Bears!
My name's Rena Holmes. I'm a sophomore, and this is my 2nd year doing cheer. Go Bears!
My name's Lauren Keeler. I'm a sophomore and this is my 2nd year doing cheer. Go Bears! My name's Kylie Pierce. I'm a sophomore and this is my 1st year doing cheers. Go Bears! Hi, I'm Chloe Branch. I'm a freshman and this is my 1st year doing cheer. Go Bears!
My name is Olive Schlitz. I'm a freshman, and this is my 1st year doing cheer. Go Bears!
Let's go Bears! Let's go Bears! Let's go Bears! Let's go Bears!
2023 Media Day for the West Branch football team here. Coach John Hirschman. Coach, obviously things are a little different this year. But talk about how things have been going through camp so far.
Camp's been great. Senior captains have done a really good job leadership-wise, which has helped a lot. And it just helps having a lot of returning guys. I mean, we lost some really good dudes from last year, but we've got some really good dudes coming back, especially on the offensive line. The offensive line's really going to have to lead us, which is how it should be.
Yeah, and talk about some of those dudes, guys that are returning. You got Reese Trepp, who's coming back and changing positions, and talk about the guys who are stepping in to fill, the voids that were left from last year.
Yeah, well, across the front line, we've got Logan Wright's a 3-year starter, Max Lodge is a 3-year starter, Mike Montgomery's going to start for us, and he's only a sophomore, and it's already going to be a 2nd year starting. Tate France probably going to be our center. Just done a really good job in camp, and that's made it easy with the transition moving Reese to another position, which is a bonus. And then Reese is able to help us in another position, kind of a fullback, tight end, H-back type of role, which gives us 6 linemen basically. And then Quentin Roach is our other guard, and he had a lot of experience playing last year too.
And obviously the position that everybody talks about on offense is the quarterback spot. I know you got a competition going on there. Talk about the guys you got in that spot battling it out.
Yeah, we've got 4 guys battling it out right now. We've got Connor Rios, be a junior, Nolan Staker and Brennan Dale are both sophomores competing there. And then we've got Cam Ginrich, who's a senior, who's not been out for a couple years, played quarterback as a freshman and is back out as a senior. All 4 of them are doing a really good job. It's going to be a tough decision, but they're all athletes. They're going to be able to play somewhere if they're not playing quarterback, and we might end up with a mix of guys playing quarterback.
And talk about how things with the team have been, like I said, a little different this year, coaching staff wise. Talk about how you've been able to balance things coming into the year with the changes that have happened.
Yeah, well, Butch did such a good job of preaching family over the years. And to the point, it's always on our hats, it's on all our clothing and things. But, with him passing, it's really shown how important that is. I mean, our kids have picked up the slack and what they needed to do leadership-wise. One of the coolest things, the day after Butch passed, I got a text from Cale Seidel, one of our captains, and he said, hey, you want to let the coaches know we're going to play flag football down on the field. We want to do that. We think it'd be neat for you guys if you want to just get out of the house and come watch. And it was awesome to see the kids thinking about the adults and how they could make us comfortable. And that, that's what Butch preached over the years as a family, and that's what you do.
Leadership, that's good leadership. And talk about your schedule. The schedule is not easy. You start with Williamsburg, Dike New Hartford, and Columbus Catholic out of Waterloo. Talk about what your schedule is going to bring to you this year.
Yeah, well, that schedule is tough. And, you go through that non-district list process, and I'm not sure what happened, but somehow the only other team in the state that listed us on their list was Williamsburg. No other team in the state listed us. But it is what it is. it's 3 really tough games, and if we can get through those games uninjured, we're going to be really good at the end of that. It's going to test us. Are we going to go 3-0 in non-district? It's going to be awful dang tough, but it doesn't matter. We're going to be pretty salty at the end of those 3 games no matter what happens.
Absolutely. And lastly, talk about anybody who stood out to you in camp that might have surprised you a little bit, at whatever side of the ball, special teams, offense, defense, somebody that's kind of made a name for themselves so far.
A couple. I mentioned Tate France. We were kind of wondering if we could move Reese Trepanier from center, and Tate has jumped into the center spot and just rolling with it. He's doing a really good job. Other surprises, Cooper Gates moving here. We didn't really know what we had, kind of saw him on film, but they moved here from West Liberty. He's been a really good addition at running back. He's going to probably share that spot with Zach Capper, who's another kid moving in, really hardworking kid. They moved here from Solon. Those kids moving here from somewhere else, you really don't know what you get. But when they got here, they've got really good attitudes. They work really hard, and that's what you want to see.
Yeah, both those kids have West Branch ties originally. Coach, I know Butch would be proud of you of how you've led this program to this point, so nice work and good luck this year.
All right, thanks, Jared.
So we're at Media Day. This is Mike Quinlan, and I'm with Kevin Braddock, who is in his 8th year?
Yep,
8th year, and Kevin is in charge of the special teams for this year. Kevin, obviously, this is going to be a totally different year without Butch. All of you assistants have gotten more responsibility, most likely more focused. What do you see with your special teams coming along so far in practices?
Yeah, special teams wise, so we've got a lot of numbers this year, which is always a good thing for a small school. Maybe 60, so I'm not sure what our total number is, but that allows us to have those kids that can come in on kickoffs, punt returns, all the special teams, and give those starters that are going both ways most of the time a little bit more rest. So it's a great luxury to have. So,
and from last year, obviously losing Wyatt Federland, your kicker, losing the Belk brothers, who were your return guys, who do you see stepping up in those positions?
Yeah, it's still a work in progress. We've got a few candidates that we've done a little bit of kicking this week, but thus far, of course, Swish has been around the program. He's been a kicker for us. He's looked good. We've got a Reese Ginrich has come out this year as a sophomore. He's got a very strong leg for a young guy. But other than that, long snappers, we've got 3 guys that can snap the ball. We've always had good long snappers here, which is a luxury. And as far as the return game, you can pick about 8 guys probably right now. I have no idea. We probably will not make a decision on who those people will be until, the week of our first game with Williamsburg.
Well, and I think one of the big things that correlates with special teams, you mentioned, is the depth. That you're able to get in fresh guys that have some speed, that can get down the field and make the plays, because speed is everything on special teams.
Yeah, it is. It certainly is. Speed is good, but you also add intelligence. I look at Braden Sexton, Farmer, Swish. I don't want to leave anybody out, but they're all smart guys. They understand the game, that football IQ, the things that could go wrong or go bad on a special teams play. You want to be pretty well non-existent. You want people to leave on a Friday night and not really remember a special teams play, in my opinion, unless it's a return for a touchdown. Right. But you just want to get your job done, take care of the ball, no penalties. And take care of the ball. Don't give the ball back to the other team, and do your job. But unbelievable amount of guys with speed, like you said, on this team this year, and smartness.
And the intelligence of football. Obviously, we talked about the Belk brothers were really smart in the way that they played, and Wyatt was really smart in the way that they play. And that's something that, as a coach, you have control of. That you can teach your kids, hey, this is how we play smart football. This is how we don't get penalties on special teams. This is how we get positive yards. Are they grasping that?
Yeah. I mean, even this morning, first day of contact, we did a kick return drill. Just teaching guys angles, how to make sure we're not blocking somebody in the back. We get a nice big return. There's nothing worse than the laundry on the field, and there it all comes back for nothing. So, just a lot of drill work. But you don't with this bunch. It seems like you can tell them something, and then the next rep, it gets done. They learn from their mistake, or they want to get better. These guys are. This is a nice bunch of kids.
Well, and special teams really does play a big part in any game. And last year you had guys stand out with blocking punts, which can really turn the game around, returning, picking up fumbles. I mean, I think we scored on fumble returns like the first 4 games last year, and that's just smart football.
Yeah, and that's fun. That's what I've tried to bring is like energy to the special teams. That's one thing Butch, was hoping I could do. Try to emphasize that, hey, just because you may not be playing every down offense, defense, or whatever, when you get the opportunity to get on the field, make something happen, do your job, because it's so rewarding when we go through film and we see that, because the average fan's not going to see those little things that we try to get done in our return game or our coverage team. We rep the heck out of our coverage team. It's not just you, one guy, just going down to try to make a tackle. It's you and your buddy trying to vice a football and working together.
And then watching a lot of film of the other team, what they do, what they want to do, how you have to be prepared from an onside to a fake punt, to a block coming at you.
Sure. Yeah, week 1's always tough because you don't have, every team's changed. So once you get into week 3, 4, 5, and later in the season, there's a lot of film to start looking at. Maybe look at some tendencies or some tomfoolery trick plays at a team. You see them line up this way, or you see a number over here. But and we try to prepare the kids the best we can as coaches. I spend a lot of time watching film. Tyler, John puts notes in. Tyler's constantly. So special teams, you'd think, wow, you're wasting, but you can learn a lot on film.
And no better example than 10 miles to our west and what LeVar Woods has done with the Iowa special teams. You can definitely see that special teams can impact a game.
Oh, definitely. And that's interesting you say that, because I've been to a few clinics, and I mean, if I see LeVar Woods on the right, you got to go watch him.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the drills we did, he's shared some stuff with me a couple years back, some drill work that they do. And obviously, as good as they are, if it works for them, we can do it here at this level. It's going to help our team too.
Okay. So thanks to Kevin Braddock, 1992 graduate of the Bears, now an assistant coaching the special teams for the Bearcast. This is Mike Quinlan. Go Bears. All right, welcome to the Bearcast. We're up here at Media Day getting ready for the 23 season. I'm with head fresh soft coach Stephen Grace. Stephen, going into your second year, what's the biggest change you see from your first year of getting thrown into it to now being a little bit prepared?
I think just that preparation. I think having a better understanding of everything that goes into it. I mean, obviously, I've been around the program. I know how things have been done with West Branch football, but getting on that inside and actually teaching the kids rather than watching from the outside. And so just having that year under my belt, kind of understanding the offense a little bit better, understanding how to get through to the kids, and just some of those other little things.
All right, the other thing you got going, you got your coaches coming back, which is always great. And then you always have to balance of which sophomores or freshmen might go up to the varsity. What have you seen so far?
Well, we have a lot of really good athletes, and so that's kind of the good and the bad of it. Is there's been several kids that we haven't had a chance to work with much because they've been doing a lot with the varsity. That's going to make them better, and if they end up playing with us, will help us get better. So it's opened up opportunities for some of these other guys that maybe would be a little bit lower on the depth chart. They're able to slide in there and get some more of these reps, get more comfortable with what they're doing. And, it's a situation where everybody understands that your goal is to go out and compete, play, get on the field. Doesn't matter if it's a varsity game, a JV game, doesn't matter where you're at. You just do what you're supposed to do and play West Branch football.
Yeah, and that's smash mouth football.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
That's hitting them. Now, last year, great year. undefeated, had a really good bunch of kids, sending a few up to the next level. But how do you get your team prepared to emulate what happened last year?
Well, I think the big goal, and I've said this, I mean, even as soon as last year got done, is we could go 0-8 this year and be just as or more successful than last year. Because obviously the goal for Fresh Soft JV is we're developing, we're helping them understand to get ready for that varsity level. So wins and losses are great. Obviously the goal is we want to win every game that we're out there, but overall, the goal is we want to make sure we're doing things the right way, make sure they understand concepts, blocking schemes, what they're supposed to do on the defense, so that if there's an injury and they get called up this year, or as a sophomore they move up as a junior next year, they're ready to go. And so, I mean, yes, it was great last year to go undefeated, win every game. It was a lot of fun. But it's a situation where, you know, that's not the ultimate test of success for us at the Fresh Soft level.
No, and I think one of the tests will come this year. You had two quarterbacks, Connor Rios and Nolan Staker, play for you last year, and now they're battling out for the varsity. Yeah. And so that experience, that game experience, really pays off when you move up to the next level. In your practices so far, how has your Fresh Soft guys been responding?
Pretty good. I mean, it's still, a lot of new faces, a lot of freshmen that are trying to get their feet under them and understand, what it takes to practice hard and compete at this level, understanding things. I know that the junior high coaches do some similar stuff, so it's not completely new when they move up to that Fresh Soft level, but still just getting them to understand what are they supposed to be doing on certain plays. And so these first couple of weeks are always a little hard because we're doing a lot as a whole team. We're doing a lot of working with the varsity, and so it can be a bit of a struggle. But definitely getting ready here in the next week or two to start fine-tuning and be able to really hone in with our guys and get them to see what we've been talking about and put it to practice on the field. And so I think that's where we did good last year, was those guys were able to take some of those lumps early and then learn from it. And so hopefully these guys can do the same thing, is once we get on our own and do some things, start fine-tuning where we're at, they understand a little bit better. They know the speed when they're playing the varsity, and then that'll be that much quicker that they are when they're out taking on some of these other Fresh Soft JV teams.
And another challenge always for Fresh Soft, your first two games will be a doubleheader with the varsity. That's a little bit unusual the past few years, but you're playing on a Friday night, and then it's hit and miss. You may be a Monday, you may be a Tuesday. It's a patchwork schedule, so that makes it a little different. With varsity, okay, Monday practice, Tuesday practice, Thursday practice, but with your guys, you got to treat it a little differently.
Yeah, and that's, we had to modify things, and it is nice. We've got Friday the first two, and then we'll straight Monday after that. So we're able to modify just a little bit, and so, we still will come down and do a normal Thursday practice like we always do. We'll come to the game on Friday, and then we'll do like a Saturday walkthrough and make it our own version of a Thursday practice to get ready for that Monday game. The challenge is, those Tuesday practices is where the varsity needs us to help them a lot, and we're coming off of a game. So we got to find that balance of how do we get them some good reps while also kind of resting a little bit. But, it's just a matter of, we've told the guys, be flexible, be adaptable. Where we need to be is what's going to make us better, and every opportunity you've got, whatever you're doing, use it as a situation to emulate what you would be doing out on that game field so that you can grow and develop as a player.
All right, for the Bearcast, thank you to head Fresh Soft coach Stephen Grace, and we'll get ready for the season coming up in a couple weeks. Go Bears!
Thanks, guys.